Yeah, hello and good morning from Mexico City. My name is Joerg.hruby. I'm the business owner of the G Mindset program, and we are currently planning our next cohorts. So the next business managers cohort will start in 2 weeks on Thursdays. It is the 8th of February, and it is always with 2 hours of live sessions. So it is Mexico City time from 8 to 10 a.m. So for example, in Germany, they are 7 hours ahead. It will be 3 to 5, but there will also be time changes in the next couple of weeks. So summertime, wintertime, whatever. So you also need to take this under consideration. So for example, we have a couple of live sessions. Let me check to make it also a little bit bigger. So we have, in this case, we have the course introduction. This will be on the 8th of February. And then we always have different lecturers. So I also will show you shortly in a couple of minutes our brochure with our lecturers from all over the world. So 2 hours live session starting on the 8th of February. And this will also be recorded. And on the other side, we also have a learning management system, and we work with a platform provider from Berlin. It's called Fuxam Together. So we first have the live session, and then we have learning material in the learning management system. So I give you an example. So we have, for example, building trust. That is also doing Krista from Switzerland. And then we have an assessment in the learning management system. So you got 15 questions. And according to the assessment, you got different learning materials. So you could have a low level, a medium level, or a high level. So you got 2 texts and 1 video that you need to answer. On the other side, we also have teamwork. And the teamwork is within a fixed group of multicultural participants. So I give you an example. So currently we have already 14, 15 business managers enrolled, but we are two weeks and a couple of days in front of the program. So we expect roughly 100 participants. And in each team, there are 7 team members from 7 different countries. These people elect a team leader, and the team leader is responsible to look for the team task and to keep the deadlines. So we have a 12 weeks program. We have 12 competences. So it takes 12 weeks. So it is during the week, roughly 6 to 8 hours in the learning management system and organizing individual learning and team learning. After 10 weeks, we ask the participants to evaluate each other. Everybody evaluates each other in the team of 6 or 7 team members. So first of all, you had an own assessment and you got a peer feedback assessment. So it could be different, that you say, oh, I'm very good in building trust, and some other people in the groups that now are not really, we work with you since 10 weeks and there are still things to improve. But the person will not know from whom the peer feedback will be. So it's also anonymous. Okay, so we have assessments, we have peer feedback, and after 12 weeks comes the reflection report. And all 3 are mandatory to receive a certificate. So this is relevant to say. So the live sessions doesn't bring you a certificate. These 3, assessment, peer feedback, and also the reflection report. The certificate will look like that you got all the insignias from academic partners and also business partners. So you get a certificate with roughly 20, 25 institution companies that are, in this case, giving us a trust to put on their logo. And from these countries also come participants, so that you understand it is a multicultural program with multicultural participants. In the live sessions, it's beneficial to attend because you will be connected with other people that are not within your 6 or 7 in the team. So it's also relevant for networking and even to make business for a business managers program, that you connect with people from all around the world. Now, so this is, first of all, the program described. Now I would like also to show you a little bit of the brochure. So we have different people from around the world. I hope that my PDF opens. Now here you can see also the timing. Now 8 o'clock Mexico City time. In Canada, it would even be on the West Coast, or California, it would be 2 hours difference, as you know. Here, there's still 4 p.m. Germany inside, but there was winter and summertime. So they are always, you need to check it up. We are always locating our time from Mexico City time. Now, so all these 12 weeks. And for example, here is only one representative, is Aditya from India. So we have a live session from India. We have a live session from Germany, from the United States, from all over the world. And we have many, this takes a little bit of more time, but here Switzerland, for example. But we have a lot of people from around the world. We also have a homepage for sure. So the homepage is www.gmindset.com, and then you can look it up for the professional program. I can also share with you very shortly how the page looks like. Here, that you can see professional program described. Here also some videos. Everything is very detailed, described, like what competences, what topics, what are the objectives, what is the workload, who are the lecturers, what are the testimonials, what are the benefits, and what are the partners in university. So it is very detail oriented also on the homepage, and we would be happy if you join. I brought here Manoj, who is already a couple of many years with us. He was a participant, I think, 2.5 years ago, but he's also an ambassador. So we have roughly 90 ambassadors from 48 countries or something like this. It's getting more and more. Even Trinidad Tobago we had the last time. So in order that you understand, we had 1,000 participants inside from roughly 55 countries. We have, today I described here the business managers program, but we also have a students program. Perhaps there will be a session in a couple of weeks describing the students program, but I'm happy that Manoj joins here. We could even have 25 others joining here of the ambassadors, but I think it's only good to have Manoj here and that he can say a little bit about the benefits. So we always ask about learning outcomes. Our recommendation is on 90%, high satisfaction. We still have things to improve, for sure, learning management system, but our live session, everything is evaluated very good. And as you can see, we have many people following us, like the ambassadors, because they think that the program is good. And happy to welcome Manoj. Perhaps you can say a little bit about how are you related after the program? I mean, not only with me, but with other participants. What is beneficial? Why do you like the live sessions and learning material? So what was beneficial for you exactly after 2.5 years already and always participating?
No, for me personally, like I always believe in being a global citizen, transitioning from India originally and being working in UK for over 20 plus years now. And for any context within the business environment, it's how quick can you actually adapt to the environment, trust people, and communicate well on multiple cultural backgrounds. And if you can actually adapt to understanding different people's perspective and actually looking from their angle as well through any negotiation or engagement, that actually helps to build a more cohesive and collaborative environment to where you can actually trust each other quicker and engage in a global network. So my interest from the beginning itself was actually to share my knowledge as well as learn from different people, experience through the live sessions as well as through the different content which was actually shared, building that community and support George as well on the journey. And it's just bringing different perspectives and bringing people to a common purpose, which is actually how do we help and support people to grow within themselves, be curious in what they want to actually learn, and have that mindset of being a lifelong learner. So my journey
But,
was actually
mm.
building that inclusiveness within diverse environment and being part of that journey to be a global citizen and engage with multiple stakeholders globally.
What did you learn about yourself? I mean, when you deal with many cultures, you are also confronted with your values because people are perhaps not communicating the same way, or people want more information from you because they don't know you. So, what did you personally? I mean, you come from different cultures yourself, but what did you
It's
learn about when you act intensively with others? I mean, what did you personally
so
learn about?
for me personally, it's my integrity and being humble is what I've
Okay.
actually learned through the journey. You need to hold on to your values. It doesn't matter what's your core value, and you always need to stand for that value of being open, support each other, and for a better outcome. And if your
Mm,
focus is related to actually helping and supporting people within that community to grow, you are also growing with it. So my value is actually being part of that ecosystem where you actually help and support people and everyone is open to come up with their ideas and collectively look at what's good for going forward. And sometimes you have to adapt your ways of working to actually adapt to that environment. But the more you engage, you get better at it. And there's no set rules. You actually adapt and be flexible within that journey. And that's
mm.
what I have learned in my career as well as in my engagements with multiple stakeholders globally. It's actually building that trust early and being open, communicate and get feedback from each other to make sure whatever you understood is exactly what they meant.
Yeah. So what? So tell us something about the learning material. No? Sometimes you had some videos, sometimes you had some text. So could you implement them later after the program that you said, I remember this and this, and that you say I worked with the material. I know about the case studies we did. I remember how to act in a specific situation now or what to analyze.
I think for me, mainly it was again the different culture map was something which I've embedded into my work pattern. So, but at the same time, don't presume because you have a set culture defined, people actually adapt to their journey. So people evolve. So being from Mexico, or being from UK, or being from India, we shouldn't keep them in that particular cultural dynamics. But it's again, no, you need to shift depending upon the people's experience and understand, even though they have gone through multiple cultures, and even if they have a home culture and a different work culture, every
Yeah.
individual is adapting to the different environment. So as long as you can adapt to that and understand and help and support each other, that's a learning curve which you can actually adapt from the different sessions and videos and course content to relate to whatever you have learned and to adapt as well. So sometimes there might be some course materials which you listen to saying this is sort of what you expect, but then within your experience, you actually adapt to that and see how it works.
Yeah.
And you need to be flexible and open to it.
So why would you recommend the program? I mean, it's 12 weeks, it's a lot of work. It's about multiple time zones, it's about frustration. But what are the benefits after the 12 weeks that you said you need to
Yeah.
go through it, you need to engage and commit? I mean, this is what I always talk to the participants. But I mean, we know that roughly 80-85% always finish. We know some people said, oh, we underestimate the workload. But why, what would you say? What is the benefits to go
See,
through
see for
120
me,
hours?
yes, for me, actually, it didn't stretch too much from my work activities, and it's because you find time. If you are passionate to a topic or passionate to a cause, you find time to actually get embedded in it. And it's again, if you believe in self-development and being self-aware,
Yeah.
you actually adapt to that unknown environment where you're having multiple cultures joining in from multiple time zones, and you have to negotiate the time. You need to adapt to the time zones and engage with multiple cohorts within the team as well, where you become part of. And then you learn that journey through the 12-week program as well, to how best can you actually get connected with different people from different time zones and work together. So that definitely helps. And even without knowing, you actually adapt yourself to be more open to the unknown and learn something new each and every day. So that's one of my learning curve which I had through the program.
But could you personally make some kind of business or networking with ex-participants that you said, I'm still engaged with some of them? I mean, it's 2.5 years. You are continuously inside. You're also a LinkedIn junkie. So with how many people are you roughly connected?
I'm still connected with all my initial cohort members and constantly keep in touch with most of the people.
Yeah.
And
No, I mean,
whenever somebody needs some information, they are happy to ping me, and we engage as well. And multiple topics, sustainability is one, ESG is another one, and global mindset. So like people are free to, and I still have contact with my first cohort members as well. And also
yeah.
with most of the professors who actually deliver the courses, like we share knowledge and actually keep track of each one's success as well, and we appreciate each one's journey. So
Yeah.
it's again building that community going forward. Doesn't matter where you join the journey, but you're still part of the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, I appreciate it that you're always with us, and you also know that we will have a so-called senior executive C-level program planning in the planning cohort, perhaps for June, July, August. I will also invite you, not charging you, for sure not, but you're always enriching. No, so thank you very much. I think we covered a lot of topics, and it was spontaneous. No, it was not planned. Perhaps for some people, just like we have a list of questions. No, it is always like this, even when there might be perhaps more participants here, whatever. But it is about to look and to move on and to connect the world, and to integrate everybody as it is possible. We have Ukraine inside. We also had Israel earlier inside. I mean, there's a war situation. So, but we always try to get people on the table and to act together. And we never had conflicts between participants. I cannot remember that. And I mean, it's a great program at the end, and I thank you for your attendance. No, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.